Miss McCormick, I'm Detective Russell.
Someone raped me last night.
Why don't we go in here and talk about that? I'm Dan, William. Would you like a cup of coffee? Okay. Why don't you just tell us what happened?
Last night I went to a bar around the clock over on East 7th. I met this guy. He seemed pretty nice. We were having drinks, getting along, you know. So he said he'd walk me home.
Have you ever seen this man before?
No. He said his name was Mark Drennan. He said he was an English teacher at some high school uptown.
And what time was it when you and Mr. Drennan left the bar?
10 o'clock maybe. We got to my building and this guy seemed like a good guy. So I invited him up for a drink. It's so hard in the city to actually meet someone you think might be a good person.
So you asked him up?
We had another drink. I let him kiss me a little. And then he was pushing his hand up my skirt. I told him I didn't want to do that. But he wouldn't stop. So I tried to get away from him, and he shoved me to the floor, and then he got on top of me.
I know this is hard, Lillian, but for us to understand if a crime was committed, we need you to be real specific about what happened.
He entered me. He raped me.
After he entered you, did he ejaculate?
Yes.
While the assault was taking place, did you scream?
I tried, but he was kissing me, so I couldn't.
When you fought him, do you remember if you hit him or scratched him?
I don't know specifically.
Did he hit you?
He didn't hit me. He raped me. I have some bruises.
And did you call anyone after it happened?
I hid in my bathroom until about an hour ago.
Did you bathe or shower? If it's alright with you, I'd like to take some Polaroids of the bruises, and then I'm going to send you to St. Vincent so a doctor can look at you, alright?
I know I should have called the police right when it happened, but I was so ashamed. I let this man into my home.
That doesn't mean he's allowed to rape you.
So did you arrest him?
We brought Mr. Drennan in and questioned him. His story, you both were engaging in sexual behavior in the bar and on the street before you invited him up. His feeling is that you definitely indicated you wanted to have sex. The bartender supported Mr. Drennan's version of the events.
He supported it. He wasn't even there.
In addition, we went to your gym and talked to one of your trainers. He said that you took a fall a couple of days, so you probably have bruising on your hips.
So what are you saying?
I'm just trying to explain the difficulties of making an arrest under these circumstances. All of that supports Mr. Drennan's position that this was a miscommunication.
What kind of world is this? Everyone thinks you inviting her up to your apartment is for sex. I didn't want sex. I wanted a relationship. So do you think I should drop the charges?
I'm just trying to let you know the downside here.
That's the downside. I'll think about it.